Hi, my name's Josephine Pembroke and welcome to Gorgeous Gossip on Radio Gorgeous.
And I'm Donna Freed. What have you been doing this week?
What have I been doing? I met up with a feminist, Charlie Braid. She's 24, she's young and she knows what she's doing, and she went and did a documentary called Tribal Wives.
Where was it?
It was with the Yukon tribe. You don't know where they are, do you?
Nope.
Turkey, eastern Turkey. She had to fly to Antalya, then go 4 miles east, and they are a group of nomads, and she had to be, well, luckily not be the wife, but she had to go and live and in the same way as the wives. And it was a Muslim man who had 2 wives, so there were 7 of them in a tent, plus the 2 wives. And guess what she found out?
What?
The women do all the work. So it's the same all the way around the world. Women do all the work.
Right.
And what happened was that she went in there thinking, oh God, they do all the work, that's ridiculous, they don't stick up for themselves. And then at the end, she realised it was completely different. She was supporting the women, they were supporting her, even though they couldn't speak the same language. It was fascinating, and she said they totally bonded by doing things together, particularly goat herding, because they looked after goats.
Wow. Impressive.
So go to radiogorgeous.com to hear the Charlie Braid's Goats interview, Tribal Wives. And then who's the author of the week this week?
Author of the week is Celeste, whose book Everything I Never Told You was a New York Times bestseller, was New York Times Notable Book of 2014, and Amazon's #1 best book of 2014.
So tell me what it's about.
It's Everything I Never Told You starts off with the death of a Chinese American family's daughter, the middle daughter.
So is it a Gone Girl type scenario? Is it a thriller?
Since you know what happens in the beginning, you fill in the picture going all the way back to the parents, all the way through to the daughter, and
so it's like a backward history.
Yeah.
And what's the interview about? What do you talk about in the interview?
Well, we talked about, her experiences. We talked about the book. We also talked about, since it is a the mother-daughter relationship is central to the book, and a mother's desires for her daughter, things that she didn't do herself. And Celeste herself is mother of a young son, and she was writing this book while her son was young, and so there's scary comparisons and lovely comparisons to be made there. So it's a scary book if you're a parent, but it's also a lovely book. It's a wonderful book.
Radiogorgeous.com for more.
What else were you doing?
What else was I doing? So I went for another massage.
You just can't get out of this.
I'm so lucky. That's why I'm so serene. Like you, my darling.
Right.
You were just so serene on Radio Gorgeous. So I met Sherry Durhow, who actually is an American French, and she's a zero balance massage expert.
What does that mean?
Exactly. Well, it's a way, again, it's clothed, and you're manipulating the skeleton and the tissues, and afterwards it gives you a fabulous feeling of inner harmony and organisation, which is really what I want, because I'm not really serene. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I'm really, and I really, and I'm really trying to do these yogic things and keep calm, but it ain't natural, honey. So it was really nice to meet Sherry, and you can listen to the fascinating interview of her manipulating my body on radiogorgeous.com, because we make podcasts for women. Thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you.